The following is an endorsement from the Scamant Municipal Library.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Get to Know Your Local Library. Today we'll be spotlighting Gary Nugent, MLS for Scamant Municipal Library.
Hello, my name is Gary Nugent. I've been a librarian for about 10 years now, and I've spent 5 of those working for the Scamant Municipal Library. I just really love working here. We've got a nice, clean environment, and our cataloging technology is really just on the cutting edge. I have a big love for fantasy. I grew up reading a lot of Tolkien, as many of us did, and I think that just sort of naturally blossomed, into a love of all sorts of different worlds, historical and futuristic. Everything from Prince Caspian to the Neuromancer, Tad Williams, all the way to Philip K. Dick, and I just, I love having the opportunity to be able to share the things that I enjoy with the community and, of course, my coworkers who always love to hear about it. Actually, I happen to have a few of my favorites right here. I think I already mentioned the Neuromancer, William Gibson. It's a real classic right there. You should check it out sometime. We don't have that one, but you should look into it. And there's another one I've been working on for a few days now. It's called the Nubile Songstresses of the Sword Galaxy. That one is by Terry Williams, and I met him at a book signing once. Swell guy. I foresee great things for him. A lot of people ask me, Gary, why did you want to become a librarian? And I feel that the answer for me, is actually pretty simple. I just love having the opportunity to be able to serve my community and, be able to provide people with a place they can access knowledge for free. Because, there just aren't a whole lot of places in today's society where you can just go and get information without any expectation of return. It took me 6 years to get my MLS. That was 4 years for the bachelor's and another 2 for the master's. And that's 6 years I'm never getting back. And I had to take out a sizable loan, and it's been 10 years and I'm still paying that off. Librarian job doesn't necessarily make a whole lot of money, not exactly a high-paying job. It's cause sometimes it's kind of hard to, to pay the bills, keep the lights on. But I love being able to, provide for the community. Though I come in, and at the end of the day, it feels like it's worth it. And just the things that we provide, the variety. Where are you gonna find something like this? For free even. Come on, honestly. There's sort of a misconception, that librarians are always respected and valued, don't get me wrong, we do get a lot of love from people, from the community. Miss Donaldson from down the street actually gave us all a basket of cookies the other week. That was very sweet of her. Thank you, Mrs. Donaldson, if you're watching this. It's not all peaches and cream. Every once in a while, people are just not going to be satisfied with everything that you have to offer. I remember a few weeks ago, we had a gentleman who came in, and he said that he was looking for a book called The Greats of Rap, and that his kid needed it for a book report. And I told him, sir, I don't know that we really have a book by that title. The man said, no, well, I know you have this book, and it's here. I called somebody yesterday, and the lady said on the phone that you had it. And I said, well, sir, we do have a book called The Grapes of Wrath, Wrath with a TH. Maybe that's what your son meant. He said, no, it's called The Grapes of Wrath, and I know that you have it. And I said, well, I'm sorry, sir, I just don't think that we'd have that book. And he called me a head and a sucker, and he said a few other old-fashioned words that I'm not going to repeat here. And he said that my mother was a whore, and that I should be aborted. And that really didn't feel good. That kind of stung a little bit. And I just want you to know, whoever you are, that that was very hurtful, and you're wrong. I am not a sucker, and my mother was a very kind woman who did her best to raise me when I was young. So you have a sick soul, and what comes around goes around, and it will, Mister. Yeah, so I guess, the takeaway really is just, be kind to your librarians. We're people too. And we will always do whatever we can to, help support our community. You can rely on us. And, if you really appreciate, who we are and what we do, you can come and get involved. Come and partake in our monthly programs or volunteer. We can always use the help. Or, if that's not really your thing, you can always, if you have any lightly used books laying around, or even, just a little cash on the side that you don't need, we're always accepting donations. And, every little bit counts. Maybe come and stop by one of our book sales one day. We'd really appreciate your support. Thanks. I hope this has given you some insight into the life of a librarian. And, I look forward to seeing you around. Again, thank you on behalf of the Scamant Municipal Library. Have a great day.
Thank you for joining us for another edition of Get to Know Your Local Library. We hope to see you soon.